Hello again, everyone. Steve Beverly welcoming you back to Hub City Fight Night from the National Guard Armory here in Jackson, Tennessee. And this fight number 10 is going to pit Daniel Domingo. He is in the red corner. Daniel is 22. He's the second oldest of our fighters in the competition, 145 pounds. He represents Campbellsville Boxing. And Fermin Vasquez, he's 20. He'll check in at 142 pounds. He's also representing Onward Boxing Gym, which is where Oliver Kuzmowitz came from about 2 ago. This is going to be, again, a 2-minute series of rounds. There'll be 3 2-minute rounds. The one we just had a few moments ago is our first knockdown of the evening, and you had Zachary Wagonmaker winning by a TKO over Javon Jones. And so now, here we go. One Call Restoration is your sponsor. They are the people who can do it all. If you have needs at your house, you can call them at 731-697-0110. And Worthy Road Studios, which is bringing you all of the production of tonight's event. Paul Schultze and Lawson Mann, and they do a spectacular job of bringing you all of the outstanding college and high school sports action around this area. We got a big event coming up in April, and that will be the Tennessee Strong Arms Arm Wrestling Tournament. I'll be there calling the action for that one, and it should be a dilly. And this should be a dandy right here, too, if we got these two young fighters here, and they are, again, as we mentioned, Domingo is 22, Vasquez is 20. If you hear a bell, that's for a bout that is going on in an adjoining ring right behind us. These guys, you'll hear what amounts to an electronic buzzer that will signal the start of each round. And we're about set to go. And here's our ring announcer. Domingo. He is wearing black with red trim. Fermin Vasquez, he is in the all-blue outfit representing Onward. Officials giving the last-minute instructions. 3 2-minute rounds, and I hope you're going to enjoy it because I'm sure we're going to see some fast activity because these guys are lighter than many their age. And we got 2 judges scouting at 2 different locations at ringside, one right next to us and one that is right behind the left-hand side. We actually have a 3rd judge that is right down in the corner in the other side. We missed him. And let's see how this one's going to go between Domingo and Vasquez. And I'm not sure what we're waiting on because they've introduced the contestants, and we'll see just exactly. They're still trying to get this buzzer going. And while we have an opportunity, here we go. And immediately going right to the body is Domingo. He's going to pin his opponent back up against the turnbuckle. And trying to measure each other here early in this round. Each of these guys have handlers and trainers that work with them at various gyms all across the country. Most of them here are from the South. And they do it as a volunteer situation because many of them who are coaching them did this kind of Golden Gloves boxing when they were younger. Our own Cody Gobble, who's in the house tonight, he trained some young fighters here at the Jackson Boxing Club. They split them apart. We got a little less than a minute to go in this first round, and he's warning him against using the shoulder for leverage. Yeah, that was a wild right that was missed by Vasquez. And back in the corner. Going at it hard, one to the jaw by Domingo, but Vasquez shakes that off. Moving back around, ducking that one out of the way, Domingo. When you get to this age, this is pretty much getting to the tail end of the Golden Gloves career for these guys. You can imagine probably both of them will potentially be coaches or trainers to guys who are younger than them in the years to come. Going in for the body, and it gets pinned up against the turnbuckle, but dancing away nicely was Domingo. And again, got less than 30 seconds. Nope, that was actually it. And that's the end of the first round. So Domingo and Vasquez go to their respective corners, and we will give you a respective commercial for our good friends at One Call Restoration. The mission of One Call is to perform for customers the highest level of quality restoration services at fair and market competitive prices to ensure the longevity of the company through repeat and referral business achieved by customer satisfaction in all areas, including timeliness, attention to detail, and service-minded attitudes. One Call Restoration specializes in damages caused by weather, fire, water, smoke, wind, and they do conventional remodeling. So call the restoration experts today. The number is 731-697-0110, or check out their website at that's the numeral 1, callrestoration.net. Getting set for round 2 between Domingo and Vasquez. Vasquez in the blue, Domingo in the black with the red trim. And again, they lock up over in the right center of the ring. This crowd has been really enthusiastic here. And a lot of them have stayed around because we've gotten about 2/3 of the bouts out of the way, but they're hanging in here. And again, got about a minute and a half to go in this second round. And here you go. Vasquez trying to move in and become a little bit more aggressive, and he's shoved off by Domingo. And the referee decides to move them apart. Domingo still looking at the official. And I think he's going to break this apart over by the turnbuckle. Got a minute to go in the round. This one we haven't seen very, whoa, that was a hard left. And you're going to have a standing 8 count after that one connected to the jaw of Domingo. He's going to continue on. Trying to end this one all was Vasquez. And this is a second standing 8 count. Vasquez has been landing some very aggressive blows. And a little bit of shove back over there in the corner, and the official warns Vasquez about that. Domingo would like to end this all in the second round. That one glanced off the top of the protective gear. And again, going back into the corner. And the official is talking to Domingo. And again, he's discussing with him. That's a warning. He doesn't want to see any more shoving going on. Getting late here in this second round. And he may be going down here in a moment. Just did save himself from what could have been a dangerous situation, and that is the end of round 2. A lot of action in that round. Let's tell you about Worthy Road Studios. This is a company that started out broadcasting local TV on cable in Trenton, Tennessee, with church services, local events, parades, high school sports. Now Worthy Road Studios goes on the road to do everything. That means that they can carry all the broadcast equipment with them in a brand new production trailer that they have, and they can go right to your event. They can do it in high definition. They've expanded with wireless cameras, and they can stream live to any event that you want to have done. So if you are interested, get in touch with Paul Schultze at Worthy Road Studios. The number 731-499-1730. Again, that's 731-499-1730. And here we go for round 3. And the referee is having a conversation about shoving with Domingo. And here we go. They're going to start round 3. Final 2 minutes here. Vasquez going right ahead with it. He's going to separate him. He's going to talk once again to Domingo. And I think he has waved it off. That is going to be it. And the winner is Fermin Vasquez. Now we'll stay here until he officially has his hand raised, but that literally got to a point where the official just made the decision that this fight was over with. After that hard blow to the jaw that Domingo took early in the second round, you know, he was watching very, very closely to see if he could continue on. Vasquez giving thanks to everybody around him, including all the judges, but the official just decided to stop that one. Giving a congratulatory hug and encouraging Domingo. And after that first round, it was, particularly the early part of the second round, it was just very difficult for Domingo to continue, and I think the referee made the right decision in stopping the bout. So Vasquez will have his hand raised. And it was by a disqualification. He had made 3 warnings to Vasquez about, to Domingo about aggressive movement. And so Domingo was disqualified, and Vasquez is the winner and takes the belt out. So that ends up fight number 10. Brought to you by One Call Restoration, the people who can handle anything you need as far as repairing damages from fire, water, smoke, wind, and they can remodel your house. And by Worthy Road Studios, the fine folks who do outstanding television production and streaming all throughout West Tennessee. We'll be back with fight number 11 right here from the National Guard Armory in Jackson, Tennessee in just a moment.